From the Phantom Studio, somewhere south of Victoria Island, this is NQL. Not quite legal, not quite live, but definitely real. And I am your host, David Miller, bringing you the news from music lovers on Facebook. But first, I would like to give a shout out. We had, and let me give you a little bit of background on this. We had a fairly large collection of vinyl, and it got to where we were just storing and not using it. We have switched to Spotify, as most of you may know already. So they were just sitting around, and any time that we relocated, all we were doing was just lugging a whole bunch of crates full of records around, and actually probably doing more damage than good in the storage. So we decided to sell them. So we called this group, this company, Desert Grooves. They buy, sell, and trade vinyl records. And they're a brand new company, just barely open. Okay, there we go. There's something there. Okay, there we go. We called them, and David came out and looked at our records and made us a much more generous offer than we were expecting. So we were quite pleased with that and accepted that offer. And he took all of our records off from us, and are now offering them for sale in their shop. And and like I said, they're a brand new startup. They need support. So if you happen to be in the area of 393 West Warner Road, suite number 117 in Chandler, Arizona, why don't you drop by and give them a shout? Say hey, and who knows? Maybe you'll be able to pick up something from my collection. Other than that, you can go. They expect texts. They like to get text at 602-492-3507. Their website is www.desertgroves.net, and they're on Instagram at Desert Groves. And so they love to get some support and help their business grow. So there I have that. So now back to the news. For this week's playlist, I would like to offer a moment of clarity, and that's the playlist. And the artists in order of appearance are The Beatles, Black Sabbath, The Who, Scorpions, Negativland, Napoleon the 16th, Brian Hyland, Alice Cooper, Bauhaus, Kentucky Snake Handlers, The Alan Parsons Project, Cypress Hill, Slade, Rat, Silent Poets featuring Leela Adu, and Supertramp. So there's that. Moment of clarity. And so that's the news from Music Lovers on Facebook. In the background is just a poster. I'm not going to say anything about that. In the audio background is a relatively new tune. I think this was one that was imported from Cone SKD file, and heavily manipulated. Distant Echoes, version 1.3. So there you have that. Have a good life, and I will see you in the future.